Hey, gardening, it's a form of art. Practice, determination, eventually you could create your own masterpiece.
In our last segment of Bugs, Lawns, and Gardens, WDBJ7's videographer Benny Watson takes us inside the community arboretum at Virginia Western for a poetic experience.
When I am hurting, I go to the ground, the whisper of roots, the holiest sound. I plant my sorrow in rows of despair, and it blooms into beauty with dirt in its hair.
When I hear the power of gardening, it means peace to me. Something about putting your hands in dirt and connecting with the dirt and knowing that something bigger than you, it had a hand in allowing things to grow. And then watching something from seed grow into something beautiful does something to the neurons within the brain to let you know that you're safe and that everything's okay.
The herbs know what the body forgets. They speak in scent, in root, in rest. The herbs don't preach, they do not plead. They simply give you what you need.
It's just fun. It just gives you a sense of accomplishment. After we finished around here in the Arboretum doing a bed, you stand back and you look at it and say, wow, that really looks great. Then we finally established all native, Virginia native garden to show people what can be planted. So it's an educational garden for the students here as well as for the public.
Chamomile, when you can't sleep, it holds your hand, it sinks you deep. Peppermint puts ancient minds to rest. It cools the pulse, it clears the chest.
The power of gardening, I feel like, brings us all back to our roots. A couple hundred years ago, all the families had gardens. That's how we survived, even thousands since the beginning of time. So there's a lot of power in going back to our roots and getting our hands dirty and watching things grow.
Lemon balm for hearts that ache, for grief too tender yet to shake. Lavender for heavy nights, it softens edges, lowers light.
Power of gardening, it is a very powerful thing. It's something that encompasses so many parts of, especially my life and other people's lives, and even when they don't even know it. My husband and I farm, and so even this, the occupation that I do with the Hort Tech here in the greenhouse and growing these crops and taking care of the Arboretum, but also at home, we have 400 acres that we grow vegetables. One of my favorite flowers is azenia. I like them just because they are big, bright, they come in all different colors, and they are a long summer bloomer, and they just, anything that's daisy-like is one of my favorite flowers.
Rosemary for memory's thread, to call back things we thought were dead. Yarrow when the bleeding starts, not just the body, but the heart. Time, sweet time for letting go, for breath returning soft and slow. And nettle, sharp and full of grace, it brings your power back to place. They do not rush, they do not fear. Herbs simply show we heal from here. They make us safe, held and whole. The garden will gather what sorrow stole. Thank you.